Hello everyone, welcome back to another weekly creative build comp overview, where this week's theme was Cottage. And, well, this time I got to do it. My secondary theme was Abigalia's turn. Still can't believe I spelled Abigalia wrong, though, when I made the account. Anyway, so here's a bowl of cottage cheese, and a second bowl of cottage cheese in a cottage. I don't know if there's actually a good cottage or not, but, you know, it's a little house in the woods. I think that counts as a cottage. I'll be honest, I'm not actually sure what defines a cottage. So I just made that. Anyway, we have trees, grass, flowers, benches, a bridge, picnic, blanket. Yeah, and a little river. Anyway, next up we have Slushiecone, who made this area. Which, yeah, it's really good. Really well designed, really nice flowing water. We have a little house up here. And yeah. Anyway, next up we have that girl 1616 who has a few waterfalls and a cliffside cottage. And, you know, I just realized outside of my own cottage, I mean, I can tell you right now, there isn't anything in Slushycone's cottage. It's filled in. This one's, anyway. Next up we have WWWSWWW Smelin, who has this bit of lovely terrain and some bridging. Doesn't look like they actually finished their cottage. Very interesting design, though. Anyway, next we have Haikwiden, who didn't do any terraining, which is... I guess it's not necessary to do terrain. The theme was cottage, not hilltop or mountain, so terrain's not really necessary. I believe actually there are a lot of cottages that are just built on very, very flat terrain. Then again, I don't really know what a cottage is defined as, so... And nothing on the inside. But it is also for sale, so, you know, if you call now, you might be able to buy it. Except it's already been bought out. I don't remember the name of the company or the people who bought it out, but, you know, you might be able to rent it from them. Anyway, next up we have Leo the Turtle. Made a nice little cottage. Got some nice interior. The only downside of this build is it's just the cottage itself. There's nothing else going on, but you know, again, theme was cottage, so that's a pretty good build for it then. Next up, we have King Elio 13, who made a hobbit hole. Is that a cottage? Is a hobbit hole a cottage? That's something seeing as I don't know if what I made is a cottage, you know, maybe this is a cottage. Maybe this is what real cottages actually look like. I don't know. I should figure out what defines a cottage. Something tells me, though, that a cottage is just a name for a house. A small house, and that this would actually count. I'll have to look that up later. Anyway, next we have Weird Cat. Who made this cottage? I don't really know how to describe it. It kind of looks like a potato. But I don't mean that in an insulting way. I mean, it looks like it's potato themed. Like, I feel like if I went to this house, I could expect to get potato themed dishes, or it's like, you know, like it's a small family owned business kind of thing. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. It's a nice little cottage, though. Anyway, next we have I'm Mel XP, who didn't build anything, sadly. Anyway, on to the winner. Okay, I did actually look it up, and yeah, cottage is just a small house out in rural areas, tending to be a British thing. So, yes, every house today did in fact count. As long as it was rural, semi-rural, and a small house, yeah, doesn't matter how it looks. So, yeah, Hobbit Hole definitely counts. Anyway, in third place, we have King Elio 13 with their Hobbit Hole Cottage. In second place, wait, am I right on this? Yeah. We have Slushiecone with their beautiful terrain and their small little cottage. And in first place, we have Haikwiden with their mushroom-covered, moss-roofed cottage. Yeah. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Until next time, goodbye!